Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel for this Thursday morning, afternoon or evening across the world where you may be at. And today I've had a really awesome day. I met a local new friend, YouTuber by the name of Trevor Colt MC, for a hot chocolate at a local coffee house, and we got on extremely well. We had an absolute blast, we had a laugh, we had a selfie, and I'm planning on meeting up with him again in due course very soon. And next time it'll be my treat, Trevor, to treat you and to have lunch with you, as well as the hot chocolate or a coffee or a drink of your choosing. But yeah, he made me feel like an extremely special young lady and took the time to listen to me and my experiences, and I got to know him on a better personal level and understand what he's raising awareness for the veterans and his experiences of living with PTSD and serving in the army, and being a veteran and serving his country here and putting his life on the line for all of us. So thank you so much, Trevor, for giving up your time to be with me today and spending over an hour just talking to me and having a laugh with me, making me smile. And I thought this would be a good video topic for a lot of you who are on the autistic spectrum. For us, meeting new people can be very overwhelming and very overstimulating. So today I had all the kind of little negative thoughts in my head. At first I was like, oh god, like how about if I come across too overbearing, overpowering, a bit needy, a bit obsessive, compulsive. I was worried about that I would do Trevor's head in, and my anxiety was starting to play up. It's like, oh, it's a new person, Gemma. You don't know how you're going to act. You don't know how it's going to work out. And I had these little negative nibbles in my head going, oh, you could muck this up. You could say something wrong. Like you could really embarrass yourself and make an idiot of yourself, and really muck this meeting up. And the last thing I want to do is embarrass Trevor or potentially say something inappropriate. And luckily I didn't, and we had a really good meeting. But for a lot of autistic people, meeting a new person for the first time can be very anxious, provoking. It can cause really severe distress, overwhelm, shutdown, withdrawal, panic, all the kind of overloading panic attack feelings. And as someone who has had panic attacks previously, I was considering that. I did take that into full account this morning when I got up. But, after I reassured myself it's going to be okay, Gemma, you know who you're meeting, you know what he looks like, you know what he sounds like, you've watched him for a while, you know who he is, you know about his background, so you can relax. So I was able to kind of de-stimulate myself and go, breathe, and so for some people on the autistic spectrum, it can be really overwhelming meeting a new person for the first time. But I felt really at peace as soon as I saw him. I gave him a hug, he gave me a hug, and we chatted and we got on really well. It was like I'd known him for years, and I got to chat to him one-on-one, and we're going to be working together with awareness to veterans. We're going to be doing a formal stream together at some point to raise the profile of veterans and get them better support. And obviously I want to join forces with him to support the veterans. I am very passionate about veterans and disability and mental health. As you know, my channel is a lot of mental health and autism disability awareness and acceptance, because I am someone who's officially diagnosed on the spectrum, and we talked about how to support autism, get it in the media properly, get it the better acceptance and awareness that it needs. And we also talked about how to support veterans, get them off the streets, get them into housing, and etc. things like that. So for a lot of people, if you are planning on meeting a new friend or a new person or a new professional even, don't feel so worried about it. But if you do feel anxious, put your plans in place, your strategies in place. So whether that's a safe word, or you've got a routine where you like to go, somewhere that you like to visit, like a certain coffee house or a restaurant or a pub or some form of outside public eatery, or somewhere that you can feel safe to get away if you need to, or set a time limit for the meeting, because a lot of autistic people do set a time limit for their meetings. So this may be something that may help reduce your anxiety and your stress and your distress if you're starting to feel panicked, a bit short of breath or a bit of a headache, and that can cause intense panic and breathing, and but I felt really at peace as soon as I met Trevor. I felt instantly, it was like I'd known Trevor for years, and I literally had got to know him and speak with him and spend a bit of time with him, and we talked about our families, and it was so nice just to be able to relax and kind of not switch off my autism per se, but it was like I was able just to go, okay, Gemma, you can chill. Like, I didn't have to put up my defences or be anxious or feel panicky or overstimulated. And even though we were in a noisy place and there was a coffee machine noise, there was people like waiting for their coffees and etc. There's people with shopping bags and phones ringing, and that's kind of my triggers. But I didn't even focus on that. I was able to focus on Trevor, his voice, his personality, his chat, his speech, and I was able to feel safe and calm and trusted and had my dignity intact. I felt really special and treated really well, and he was just a true gentleman in every sense of the word. So if you are meeting a new person, don't take them that they're going to harm you or that they're going to try and scare you or they may try and mistreat you, because not all people are bad. Yes, some people are, but for me it was that initial panic of going, oh my god, but I've got to meet this new person and I don't know what to expect, I don't know how to come across, I don't know what I want to say, I don't know if they're going to be anxious meeting me and how my communication is or my limited eye contact. And I felt really safe and trusted and listened to, and he really respected me as a person and a content creator and a friend, and I really adore Trevor. He is a very special human being, a very special friend to me, and I will be connecting with him on other streams, and we will be meeting up in due course yet again to have another hot chocolate, coffee or lunch, as he puts it. But yeah, we really enjoyed ourselves. It was great to be outside and not worrying about my boundaries or worrying about my autism affecting me as much. And I would highly encourage you to meet a new person. If you are meeting a new person, obviously make sure you are safe, make sure you are meeting in a crowded place, make sure you are meeting during the day if preferable. Make sure if you want to take someone with you, like a parent, a carer, a friend. I'm sure that the person would understand for safety reasons if you choose to bring someone with you. But if you are a consenting adult, then obviously you can go by yourself. But obviously if you are under the age of 18, then obviously I would suggest you bring someone with you, or under 21, really, bring someone with you. But for people with autism, meeting new people and new places are going to be very stressful and very overwhelming, especially if you don't know where you're going, or you've only been there for a limited time, or you've only been there for a limited set period. So you may take pictures of the building where you're going, go beforehand, like a few days before, take a walk there or take the bus there so you know what stop to get off at, and that will help to release your anxiety and lower your stress and lower the risk of sensory overload and anxiety shutdown and meltdown withdrawal. But yeah, I want to talk about this topic as I've been out today, obviously meeting a new person. It is quite oh my god, I actually achieved this. Like, I met a new person, oh my god, and I didn't lose a plot, or I didn't shut down, or I didn't scream, or I didn't get anxious, I didn't fidget, and I was able to keep still and look at Trevor and communicate with him and tone my voice down, and I was able to be respectful and dignified, and so I think this is an important topic for everybody on the autistic spectrum or non-autistic spectrum, to be quite frank and honest with you. But yeah, I really enjoyed being out in the sunshine, being outside, spending time with Trevor. And again, thank you so much, Trevor, for giving up your time. I know you're a very busy, respectable person promoting your book, which I'll link Trevor's book down in the description and his channel down in the description below, so you guys can go and hit that red subscribe button and tell him that Gemma sent you. Until next time, guys, take care. Bye.